Hello! We are going to be solving equations using factoring. Over the last couple of weeks, hopefully you've practiced factoring. And if you're not very good at it, please go back and watch them. I will factor. I won't go too slow, but I won't go too fast, but I'm not going to go too slow either. So, here's an equation, and it has a x squared in it. So you're going to see this in Algebra 2 and some in Geometry. If you have an x squared, the first thing you're going to do is check, is one side equal to 0? Now in your homework, I'm always going to have that, but I like to say it anyway. So if I have an x squared in the problem, I need to factor. So hopefully you're pretty good at factoring this type. So, factoring this type of problem, let's pick a pen here. Let's go with green. Hopefully you're thinking X games factoring. So we make this X, remember. We say, hey, what multiplies to give me 6? And what combines to give me 5? That would be, I believe, 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So, one parenthesis is x plus 3, and then the other one is x plus 2, and then on the right-hand side, we still have equals 0. So the first step is always to factor when I have an x squared. This is the new part. Once I factor, you set up two small equations. You go x plus 3 equals 0. And then, our other little equation, you set the other parenthesis equal to 0. And then, we're going to solve both of these equations. Subtract 3 from both sides. And one answer is x equals negative 3. And then subtract 2 from this one, and we get not 1, but we have 2 answers. We have x equals negative 2. So I actually have 2 answers, x equals negative 3, and x equals negative 2. So the first thing you do when you have an x squared in the problem, you factor, and then you set each parenthesis equal to 0 and solve. So now, pause the video and try this one by yourself. Alright, how'd you do? If I have an x squared, if I don't have an x squared, please don't try to factor. Here we go. Hopefully you factored. What multiplies to give me negative 20 and combines to give me, the number in front is 1. I believe that's going to be positive 5 and negative 4. So the parentheses are x plus 5 and then x minus 4. So again, we factored like we've done the last couple of weeks. And then, once we factor, we set each parenthesis equal to 0. So x plus 5 equals 0. And x minus 4 equals 0. Subtract 5, x equals negative 5, whoop, and then add 4, and x equals positive 4. Those are my 2 answers. So I'm going to give you a chance to do one more by yourself, so go ahead and pause it to try this one, and then we're done. Alright, last one, here we go. What multiplies to give me negative 12, combines to give me negative 4, that's negative 6, and positive 2. X minus 6, and x plus 2, and then this equals 0. Each parenthesis equals 0. So x minus 6 equals 0, add 6, So x equals 6. And then my other parenthesis, x plus 2 equals 0. Subtract 2 from both sides. And x equals negative 2. All right, on with my joke, and then you can do your homework. What did one eye say to the other eye? Don't look now, but something smells between us. Have a great day and enjoy your homework.